And welcome back to the channel today with the boy Batman. Oh, what's good, Batman? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. This wonderful
Perfect.
Saturday morning.
Good. What time is it there for you?
It is 11.
Okay, it's 5 p.m. for me, so very different. In my area, it's dark right now for you just waking up and stuff. So let's go through. We're going to do start off. Can you just stand on the glitch, please? Like you said, you normally play Warzone and stuff. So right now, we're just going to be going through multiplayer, just generally how we're approaching gunfights and stuff like that, okay? So first thing I want to do is you wanted to go through protocol because you said that's maybe a bit of a weakness. So we're going to put you in some scenarios. But for now, I just want to test your overall gun skill. And we're going to start off with this little drill where you have a very good piece of cover. And I just want to see how you approach the gunfights, okay? So I'm going to stand here. You're going to stand there. So just like I always mention, just as a quick briefing, every single gunfight, in my opinion, there's two segments you got to worry about, okay? The first thing is movement before the gunfight. So this is movement before the gunfight. And then movement in the gunfight, okay? So every gunfight, in my opinion, has a movement before and a movement in the gunfight. So what that means is you want to try and use both if you're trying to like be an SMG player. So normally, like say that you're right there, I might camera you like this, and then I might jump backwards. That's what good players do. They kind of use multiple movements to finesse and get the most out of the gunfights, okay? Is that okay so far?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we're going to be going through and just seeing how you kind of address that situation. So you have a starting position. I want to see what you... I thought you fell off the map there. Let me know when you're ready, and we're going to have 3 gunfights from both ends. So you let me know when you're ready, and you can start to shoot me, and we can go.
I am ready.
All right, let's go. Okay, a few things there. First of all, remember to watch a kill cam if you can. What was that, sorry?
Oh, I'm totally wrapped that up.
And you cut off. Say that again, so you cut off.
I tried to slide and had a terrible dead slide.
Yeah? Okay, cool. So... So in these gunfights, when you get like a bad mechanic or stuff like that, that's going to happen. But I still think there was a little bit more to that. I don't think it was like, oh, only the dead side messed you up, okay? A few things in terms of like, when you're standing here, I have to push you from the open. I'm in a bad spot, right? In terms of I'm in the cover. So the first thing I was going to do is, okay, as a submachine gun Batman, what do you think I should do here in this scenario? What do you think I should be doing with the sub?
With the sub?
Yeah.
Try and camera me.
Okay.
And get it close the distance.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Close the distance, right? So my first thought was close the distance. So I looked on the map and said, right, Batman's on the left. So in this case, you're on the right. So then I just slid to the other opposite end, okay? As soon as I slide here, in my opinion, what you could have easily done is as soon as I slid there, just jumped and shot me and kind of cameraed me, right? Because I made the first move. Your first move then should have been react to that. So as soon as I get here, you could have jumped at me and killed me. So we're going to try that same thing again and show you what could have happened, okay? I'm going to slide to the right, and I want you to just slide and kill me. Ready?
Yep.
Okay, even then, let's slow it down for a second. That execution wasn't as smooth. So I'm going to watch it from your end. It has to be smoother. So one thing you did is you kind of jumped over me, but when you jumped over me, did you notice that you had to also change your aim backwards? You see what I'm saying? Like, you made it harder for yourself for no reason, okay? So what you want to do is this, Batman. If you look here, is you want to slide to the side to give yourself space. Now, let me explain why. Could you stand here for me, please? And I just want you to center where you were standing. So center here for me. What's harder to play against? This is one. That's one. You see, as I was approaching you, you could have shot me. Because I'm going towards you, right? You could have killed me. That's one. Or what's harder? That or this? Because I'm creating an angle. So what you could have done is just went sideways, create an angle. And then remember what we said, right? Add movement in the gunfight. So you go sideways, you go prone, and then you prone again. So you slide and then you go prone again. Now, one thing you're doing is you're
hold this steady. And I was making it too complicated.
What was that, sorry?
I was just trying to hold this high ground, and I'm making it too complicated.
Exactly. I think that's spot on. So what people do sometimes is they make gunfights too complicated, right? I know I do that a lot in terms of like overanalyze it, but that's not complicating it. It's just like, if you have the advantage, just camera me and kill me and get on with it. Now, if you're holding that angle, it's fine. But the problem you had was you let me camera you. The whole point, it's like a tug of war, right? We're fighting for the opportunity to camera each other. So if I slide here, I can't physically slide again, like that quickly. You should be there already sliding at me. Now, one thing I want you to work on is this. I feel like even when you push me, is you kind of jumped, then you start shooting me. What I want you to start doing is as soon as you start sliding, start to shoot me. Like shoot me as you're sliding, because I don't want to be able to see you, then shoot you before you see me. So we're going to try the same thing again. I'm going to slide here. All I want you to do is when you feel like you're ready, slide right and start shooting me as you're sliding, okay? Let's go for it. Let me know you're ready. I know you know what I'm doing, so it's a little obvious, but it's now about the execution, okay? Let me know.
All right, ready.
Good. So you see right there, if I wasn't expecting that, you went to the side and you were way more ready for me. How did that feel in comparison?
Good.
Okay. Now the next thing we want to do is the exact same thing. This time we want a post movement. What does that mean? Remember what I said? There's a movement to get into the position, and there's another movement. So what I want you to do now is tell me what you could do here. Once you slide out, what other movement could you add here to make it harder for me?
Go back.
Okay, that's one of them. I don't think you need to physically go back here. All I would do here is, could you just stand somewhere you can watch me, like stand up top, maybe mid gun. Okay, ready? So this is what you did. That's fine. That's great. But you see now, if you miss and I'm standing there, I could kill you because I'm not moving, right? So all I want you to do is just say, right, what I could do is add something like this. You see as I slide and now go prone, you're just adding an extra layer of movement. And that's all it comes down to. Make it difficult for them. Add another layer of movement. Let's say I'm sliding backwards into a prone. With Omni movement, there's so many variables you can do. So if I do this, you see I'm going slidewards into a prone. It's adding variables, making it harder, okay? So same thing. I want you to stand here, slide out into a prone this time. That's all I want you to do. And then, for some reason, if you feel like it's not enough, you can then jump backwards and just make it like difficult for me to kill you, right? Ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Okay, so you got a dead slide there. Let's try that again.
3, 2, 1.
Good. So right there, you can see you basically cameraed me, go past me, and you're able to fry me, okay?
Yeah, I'm not used to that.
Yeah, and that's fine. So right now, how long are you playing roughly a day, would you say?
Oh, I've been playing a lot, and I just haven't been using that as much.
So one thing I would always say to people like yourself, right, is, okay, like, look, when you pay for these sessions, I'm always gonna give my best advice, okay? And to be honest, I could just say, look, Batman, you're chilling, but the way I look at it is when you're playing rank play, you are basically cashing out your current skill level. So whatever skill you're at, you're cashing out your current skill level. Where you can really learn and practice these are in the training ground. This is the boring stuff that people don't want to do. But it's these stuff. Like, you should be familiar with Omni movement. You should be able to use it to your advantage, okay? That way, in your lobbies, bro, you'll be so much better than them because you'll be doing shit they're not doing, all right? So I want to see when you're starting your day, let's say you're playing for 3 hours. I want to say the first 25 minutes, shoot bots. Say, I'm going to shoot 50 bots while doing sideways slide. It's backwards slide, stuff like that. Yeah? All right, perfect.
Yeah, I'll do.
Perfect. Let's go back to the head glitch and then we'll move on in a second. This time, I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do. I just want to see how you finesse me. Now, remember, this is really important. I told you to go out and camera me only because I felt like you had the advantage over me because I was stuck against the wall, okay? If you feel like I'm already there and you haven't reacted yet, you don't want to then do it because I'm ready for you. So it's just about timing. It's about timing and making sure you're gaining the advantage. If you want to stay on the head glitch, that's fine, as long as you get the advantage. So right now, if you're on the head glitch, don't let me camera you. If I'm coming round, you need to be able to shoot me as I'm approaching you. You need to be able to like make it hard for me, okay? The next thing is when I'm here, bro, you shouldn't let me get to this wall without getting any shots off.
No, I shouldn't. Right?
Yeah, because when the first thing, you were standing behind air, but you let me get to the wall. That was your first mistake. All you have to do is be ready. If you see me sliding out, shoot me, make me one shot, then push me. Let's go for it again. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Good. Now I'm weak. See, that was a lot better from you, though. A lot more aggression from you. And the only thing that happened there was you weren't so comfortable in that 50-50 because that's down to experience right there. You actually got the health over me, and you probably should win that gunfight there. So that was really good from you. Originally, you got me weak. If you're still not comfortable with the movement, you can play it a little bit smarter and wait till I'm really weak before you push me, okay?
All right, okay.
Let's try it one more time, then we'll move on. What do you think you could have done better there? Give yourself one bit of advice there that you could have done better in terms of the execution. Because I was weak when you pushed me, but when you slid at me, what do you think went wrong? I feel like you kind of slid right at me, but you didn't give yourself enough space. What I would normally say is like, go right, create an angle for yourself, and just make it harder for me.
I should have swung way out.
Exactly, and then like we said, remember what we said, right? Slide out into a prone, because then it's harder for me to react to you. Because the more you come towards me, the easier it is for me to like micro adjust. The more out you go, the more I have to swing my aim. Okay, one more gunfight, then we'll move on. I like your drippy diamond, by the way. It looks very nice. I need to get that. All right, let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
Okay, so right there, what's your kill cam? So you can see again, it's really down to a pacing thing. Did you notice how you got me weak, but I was the one who cameraed you again? So it's just about having some confidence and putting pressure on me. That's what I felt like right there. I felt like you played really well, but then you didn't put pressure on me. All right, bro?
Yep, I agree.
Okay, now let's get some ARs out and we'll practice some other stuff. Anything you want to say about that? Those gunfights? Any questions?
No.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Good, perfect. All right, Batman. Let's run it whenever you're ready. I want you to go up to this top window for me, please. And we're going to be going through the next drill with an AR, and then we got a few things lined up for today. So when you're ready, just go up to the top window. Okay, perfect. So the first thing I want to speak about is just how important angles are, okay? So if you're standing in that window, imagine you're watching over a team. What you don't want to do is you don't want to fully peek out the window if you have no information. So let me explain why. Right now, could you just peek out that window, like stand just forward a bit, like at the edge of the window? Can you go crouch?
Oh, crouch? Okay.
No, like this, yeah. Just look at the window, perfect, right there, okay? So can you see, I can see you from here. I can see you from every window. Right? Just stay there. Like just stand like crouch and don't move, okay? Just stand there. Perfect. Can you see how I can see you from here? Now, if I go this way, I can see you from here a little bit, right? I can see you from here. Just stand still. It's important because I'll show you after why. So you can see how I can see you from every possible window, right? So what's really important is when you're fighting someone, try to isolate that gunfight, okay? So can you see how I can see you from every possible angle, right? Now, all I want you to do, if you're fighting me from this window, all I want you to do is find an angle now where you're isolated so you can only see me and I can only see you. I want you to try that. So I'm going to stand in this left window and I want you to find an angle now to isolate yourself. So I can't see you from the right, for example.
Like, get out of this building or
something? Nope, in that window. In that window, I want you to find an angle.
Oh, okay, that I can, okay.
From that same window. Let me show you. Let me come next to you. So the whole point is, I think what people do generally, and I feel like there's probably something you do as well, is when you're pre-aiming a window, you just, like, how would you normally do it? Would you just kind of tuck the window like this?
No, I'd try and shoulder it. And
okay. That's definitely a good thing you're doing is shouldering it. But what we don't want to do, okay, what we don't want to do is this. We don't want to overcommit through the window unless we have information. So I don't mind you standing in the window, right? But as soon as you get information, I then want to see you isolate the gunfight. So right now, can you see that top right window? We want to be standing here. So... No, you can stand there. Sorry. Come on.
I thought you meant that top.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, can you see the top right window, like from here? Can you see? So you see the top right window, right? What we want to do is we want to stand in a position where I can see the top right window and I'm centered onto them, but no one else can see me. You see, because when you're standing here, when you're standing against the window, can you stand against the window for me?
Yeah, you're saying like get back on an angle. Okay.
Yes, create angles. Yeah. So this is important. Stand on this window, like stand against the window for me.
Yeah.
Don't move. Okay. Right now, if you're pre-aiming the top right, so pre-aim that top right for me. If you're shooting my teammate and I come around the corner,
I'm dead.
I can see you. Now look left at me. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Yeah. So you can see from that window, everyone can see you. I can see you from the right. I can see you from right here. Okay. Now, all I want you to do is I want you to stand a little bit left and pre-aim the right window again. Pre-aim the right window. Yeah, perfect. Can you see the right window now?
Yeah.
I can't see you at all. So the point is, when you're playing and watching over teammates, you need to utilize angles more. It's very important because right now I can't see you. I can only see right now. I can't see you. I can't see you. So you don't have to worry about your teammates. That you don't have to worry about getting team shot. I can only see you, bro. I can't even see you right now. I can only see you when I go left. And the thing is, my teammates might not call out. I might think my teammates are watching top window, right? But because you're not even peeking, they can't see you. So sometimes what you want to do is this: you want to back away and isolate angles. So right now, could you go to this this street for me, please? Okay, back away. So go to that head glitch behind you. Okay. Now imagine you're telling your teammate, "Yo, I've got top right window." So right now you have top right window. Okay. And imagine your teammate is on this top where you just was. Okay, with me on that? You with me on that, Batman? Imagine your teammate was on the top building you just came from. Okay. Right. Right now, I'm watching him. I'm watching your teammate. Can you see me?
No.
Okay. Now go to that window for me, please. The same window.
Okay.
And just watch the kill cam. Watch the kill cam. That's why angles are so important. I didn't move, by the way. So if I'm isolating an angle, I can manipulate the game, because if I know you're watching it from the left, I can leave you for a second and watch the top. Okay, so it's really important. Make sure you do that in game. Make sure you don't overcommit through the window, because they can see you from right, middle, left, and you get shot from multiple people. Have you found that happening to you ever in a game?
Of course.
Yeah, because it's such a common thing, right? So you probably peek the window, you're like, oh, but he, you know, 2 of them shot me. So that's how you play it. Any questions on that? Does that make sense?
That makes a lot of sense. This one, I keep on down on.
You're probably like, oh my god, I actually could use this one. So as an AI, it's so important. It's so important. Finding angles on the map, okay? So now what I want you to do is I want you to do the same thing on the other side. I want you to come towards me for a second. Sorry, I wish you could have a quicker way of getting there, bro. I wish it was a teleport or something, but I make you do the bleep test out here, make you run. A lot of cardio, bro. I got you. So right now, let me show you an example. If you only wanted to see me here, I want you to position yourself, and I'm going to see how you do it. So I want you to watch this lane where I'm standing now, but not be seen from anywhere else. So it's up to you to find the angle. So we want to use that right window. Yep, that window you're at now. There's a way that you can watch this lane where I can't kill you from anywhere else. So let me see if you find it. Let me know when you're ready. Don't shoot me, but let's just see if you're ready. Could you want some help, or should we go through it together? Kind of how we can find those angles. Yeah.
Is it this window?
No. So I want to use this left window here. I want to use this left window. Okay. So let's first look at the danger zone. So right now, where are the danger zones? Would you say? Where could you get shot from right now? That's dangerous.
The top windows.
So let's call that house, the house opposite us, we'll call red, because it's got a red door in the middle. We'll call that red, okay? And the house here is blue, okay? So maybe top red window could shoot you. Okay, cool. Where else? Maybe bottom red.
Down here.
Yep. Okay, cool. So we'll say right street, bottom red, and top red. Okay. So what we want to do, Batman, is if you like stand in the corner for me. If you stand here for me on the left, what I would do is right. Okay, where can I get shot from? I can get shot from my right. So I want to stand in a position where the right can't see me. So like this. So you see, if I stand on the left, they're going to see me. If I stand on the right like this, could you just play the right corner like this and stand a little bit back? Stand there for me.
Right.
So stand exactly where I was, which is like around here, So you're hugging the wall, but only the bottom right corner of it.
Okay.
Go for it. Now stand there. Don't move. Just stand there. Can you see that left lane here? Can you see this lane?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me see. So I can barely see you. Now, right now, stand where you are. Let me see if I can see from up here. Honestly, I can only see your name tag briefly. I can see your name tag to just about. So let's say you go a little bit more right, so I can't see you. Right now, I cannot see you. I cannot see you right now until you shoulder out, okay? So can you see that lane right now?
Yes.
It's very hard for me to see you. I barely can see you. Okay. So that's why it's so important to watch certain angles. Now, if you want to watch, look at the map where I'm standing at now. How would you position yourself now? If you only want to watch me. Yep. You only want to watch me. You don't want to get shot from the top. Where would you stand?
Around here.
Okay. Shoot me once or twice. Okay. Don't move. Don't move. Let's see if I can see you from there. Is this making sense, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I can't see you now. I'm only seeing you because I know you're there, but honestly, I can't see you. Watch the kill cam for me. Watch the kill cam, bro. If I didn't know you're there, I can't see you. So you have to start using that concept, okay? Try to isolate angles depending on what you're watching. It's so important. And I don't think enough players do that.
That's a eureka moment.
Oh, really? That's good. I'm glad to hear that. It's something that people really don't do, bro. And it's something, you know what? I only started teaching people recently because I do it naturally, but it's like, oh my God, people don't do this. So it's just about me finding those things, okay, bro? If you kill me, let's get the aims out. We'll have some gunfights. But anything you want to talk about there, does that make sense?
Oh, yeah, that makes 100%
Perfect.
sense.
You can kill me if you can, and then I'm going to get an AR out, and we'll have some fights. If you can kill me. So like I said, bro, I want you to start using that, finding those angles, okay? Now, for our next drill, could you come down to the bottom for me, please? We're going to go through a scenario where you have the advantage, and I just want to see how you play, what you do, and how you react to having the advantage. So right now, we're playing on Protocol. We're imagining you're holding P4, okay? This is P4, you're holding it. Now, just to give you a scenario, if you're playing with a team right now, this is what you do. You look at your mini-map and say, right, where are my teammates spawning? Okay, if your teammates are spawning on this left side here, so you're looking at your minimap, your teammates are spawning where I am.
Yeah, they're left on this spawn.
So if your teammates are in this spawn, what does that mean? It means your enemy are on the P2 spawn, okay? They're on that side. So what you do is this, you always have someone, you're playing in a team, right? when you're here, you want to have someone covering everything. So you want to have somebody holding zip. Say, yo, someone make sure they got zip. Look at the mini-map. Somebody holds spiral. Okay, somebody's holding spiral from whatever angle, and then somebody's holding double doors. Okay, then you have your fourth person kind of roaming around and just helping whoever needs help the most. Okay, that's how you want to set up. So right now you're going to be holding double doors, and I'm going to try and push you. Before we proceed, who has the advantage here in this push, me or you?
I do.
Yeah, you have a very good position. You have the advantage. Okay, we both have an aims in hand. We're under the assumption that I have to push you, not you pushing me. Right? In terms of if you want to push me, you can, but let's just imagine you're holding the hill right now and I have to break it. Okay? So whenever you're ready, let's have a gunfight. Try and kill me, okay?
Okay.
What's your kill cam? So right there, I tricked you by going up top. I tricked you by going up top, and immediately I want you to look through that. We're going to go through that again really slowly. We're going to break that down slowly and see where you went wrong there. Okay? So if we go through, go exactly where you can stand here actually, stand here. So I went up top through, I can't remember. I think I went through the zip line. I went through the zip line and I jumped out the window or something, right? So on the map, you saw me around here. So in this scenario, you thought I was going through spiral, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So let's slow it down now. Slow it down. I'm going to walk. So stay up here, stay up here. As soon as you see on the map I'm around here, okay, that should tell you that I'm no longer spiral. That should tell you that I'm here. Okay, and then think about it. You let me go from here to here to here, all the way off like that to kill you before you reacted. So those 3 seconds showed me you weren't really looking at the minimap. Okay, and just as a side tip, I'm not sure if you realize this because some people I know don't know, so it's fine. We can quickly go through it. If you look on the minimap, can you see my arrow? It's the same level as you, right? But if I go up top, do you see how the arrow goes up? So that would have given you a hint. Like right now, if you see the arrow up, there's no way right now I'm at spiral. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's impossible for me at spiral.
Like I seen the mini map whenever you went up. That's whenever I would look at spiral.
Exactly.
And then you jump down.
So
like
you see why it's so important to constantly track it, right?
Oh yeah, the 2 seconds that I didn't look cost me the gunfight.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I was ready for you to slide down spiral.
Again, so that's why I said it's so important to look at the menu. I kind of baited you in, but in this scenario, the 1v1, you should react quicker. But you know, Arv's coming through here, instantly reposition up here, okay, bro?
Right.
Perfect. I'm gonna push you again. Let me know when you're ready. This time I'm actually gonna push through this side. All right, ready? Let's go. Okay, so I messed up my dolphin dive there and I went too short. In those scenarios, you just have to be killing me, bro. You have to just be killing me there, and we're gonna go through what went wrong there. Now, one thing I will say is I don't feel like you were strafing enough, because as soon as I got up, it was an easy shot for me. It didn't feel like you were strafing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through 2 types of strafes with you to make it hopefully a little bit easier. Could you stand here for me, please? So I want you to tell me from your perspective, what's a faster strafe, okay? Strafe 1? Or strafe 2?
Strafe 2.
Okay, cool.
You're aiming in and out, right?
Exactly. I'm doing the crack aim, right? So the reason you do this is because it's harder for your target to hit you. So as soon as you should start with the crack aiming. As soon as you see me, you then stop and kill me. Watch the kill cam. That's how I want you to play in these scenarios. When you're waiting for someone, you don't want to be standstill, because they can just come around and camera you. So you want to be moving, so it's hard to kill you. Then you aim in and you just fry them when you're ready. All right, bro?
Right.
What do you think about that?
That's something I get caught in doing.
Yeah?
A lot.
Because I feel like you were ready. You were like definitely centering well. But as soon as I got up here, I was like, oh, it's an easy shot. And then I just fried you. And I didn't feel like you used enough movement. The next thing is having the discipline to realize that when you're weak, I need you to crouch into cover. As soon as you feel like the gunfight is changing to you're at a disadvantage, you need to go crouch and play your life a little bit better. There's no reason I should be able to shoot you, and you not react enough to go down, okay? Don't, exactly. In a worst case scenario, if you're one shot, think about it, bro. Can you stand up for a second?
Yep.
Crouch. Stay there. I still have to close this gap. Okay? Now, while I'm closing this gap, you do this. Stand up here. You don't panic. You don't panic. You don't panic. Why? Because you're still at a head glitch. So imagine I'm closing the gap. All I want you to do is pop up and shoot me. All right? All I want you to do is I want you to just crouch, pop up and shoot me and strafe. Does that sound okay?
Yep.
Okay, so when you're ready, I'm gonna make you weak. Now pop up and shoot me. Okay, so you jump there. Remember, we don't want to mantle. Let's stop for a second. We don't want to mantle there, okay? We just want to crouch. Okay, so did you have auto mantle on, or what happened there? Was that an accident or?
No, I slid back. Whenever I
Okay,
went
cool.
to crowd.
So we got to remember, yeah, with these stuff, we just got to, don't overcomplicate this. You said it at the start, very, very important. Nice and simple. Who's your favorite pro?
I mean, of course, I'm going to say Shotzi, but...
Okay, cool. That's fine, we go with Shotzi. Someone like Shotzi right now, people say movement. He doesn't use movement for the sake of it. He uses it to finesse and be smart, right? All Shotzi would do probably right now is crouch up and just shoot. He wouldn't dolphin dive off air or do anything stupid because he doesn't need to, okay? So right there, we're gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna show you why you don't need to panic in gunfights, because you've still got such a big advantage. So I'm gonna shoot you 3 times. I want you to crouch, and when you feel ready, I want you to pop up and shoot on me, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so right there was not bad, but again, remember, like, the closer I get to you, let me watch that. Okay, so one thing you were doing is when you pop up, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I don't really feel like it was bad, but it was just one of those where you got to remember the situation, okay? You have to try and control it a bit more. So if, let's say I make you weak, so why not throw it like this, for example? So why not do this? Go crouch and then straight away go back up and go back again. Like, kind of scare me a little bit. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why not go up, shoot, and go back in? Because now I'm second guessing. I'm like, oh shit, he's shooting me. I back away. I'm kind of frozen here. So that's why I want you to be a bit smarter and creative there and finessing. Can we switch and I'll show you what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that way, think about what's happening, right? If you're just, right now it's very one-dimensional. You're going crouch, and then you're going up, and then it's like, you're standing still, by the way, as well. So I'm still centered onto you. So why not, so shoot me twice and then try and push me. You see what I'm saying? You see how I went up, went back down straight away, and you were running out in the open. I want you to be a bit better with that, okay?
Yeah.
What's that, sorry? Exactly, yeah. Wasn't that harder to predict? Like, imagine you actually predicting it's harder to predict because you're pushing me. So even if I'm weak, though, I'm going to challenge because I know you're pushing me, get some shots off and back down again. And now you're one shot, then I can repeat because I've got my health back. So just be annoying. Now, from the other side, when you're pushing me from your side, what can you do here? Anticipation. So let's stand next to me. You can say, right, I know Arv's going to peek me, right? Or I expect him to peek me. So slide at me. While you're sliding, I want you to pre-aim and crack him on the head glitch. So that if I do peek you, you have a chance of shit on me. So it really comes down to a battle there. Yes, you still have the advantage, but I can just do this. I can quickly peek up and shoot you and back away. So it's just about who can execute better. But in your level in rank play, people won't do this. So you can always fry them, all right? Let's try it again. When you're ready, shoot me 3 times and then we'll try and kill me. Good. See that? See, that was perfect for you. Why? Because you pushed me, you closed the gap down, and you anticipated the gunfight. How did that feel? That was perfect from you. Now, what could I have done better there? Maybe I could have waited. Maybe I could have gone left a bit. Maybe gone right a little bit. But you can see how you can kill people, even if they're in a better position than you with the health advantage, okay? Let's back away. Go back on the head glitch. Try that again. And this time, I'm going to try some other stuff and show you how you could use off angles. So right now, I'm like, okay, I know he's pre-aiming the top, so maybe I can do this. Maybe I can slide left, jump up top. Maybe I can go right. You know what I'm saying? Be annoying. So when you're ready, let's go. Now you're one shot. I can slide out. So you see how it changes? Again, it just depends on the gunfight, all right? But any questions on that?
No.
The point is you can win every gunfight from both angles. It just depends on how you play it and working on your timings, okay? Because both sides always have some sort of advantage. In this side, it's clear that the player in the head glitch has an advantage. However, you can use this cover to pre-aim the head glitch and just wait for them. All right, bro?
All right.
Okay, let's try it one more time. When you're ready, try and kill me. What were you going to say, sorry?
These small nuances I'm just not doing.
Yeah, and that's the difference, though. Everyone can shoot, everyone can strafe, everyone can hold angles. It's like these little things is going to separate you. Now, let's just say everything we went through today, each thing adds 3 kills to your gameplay, right? You've now added 12 kills in a game just from these little changes. I'm not expecting you to change overnight, but just add these little things, and just make it a habit, okay?
Okay.
Right, ready to go?
Yep.
So right there, what do you think went wrong from your perspective?
I really just should have shot you as you're sliding
Yeah.
in.
So that's a perfect step 1. So we're going to go through that gunfight again. By the way, do you want to carry on? Wait one sec. All right, cool. So what we're going to do here, bro, is let's just break it down, okay? The first thing is this. In this scenario, where do you think I'm going to go? Can you pre-fire it for me? Where you think I'm going to go? Like, naturally, the most, like, obvious thing I'm going to do is go to the head glitch, right? So one thing you should do is this. You should basically have your crosshair in between me and the head glitch. Like you should be crack aiming ready for me to slide. And as I'm sliding, you should be shooting me. And then as soon as I get behind cover, you should center behind this head glitch. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So you should basically have your centering right now in my path where you expect me to go. You should be shooting me as I'm going through. As soon as I slide, your centering now should be on this head glitch. You shouldn't let me. This is what you let me get from here to here. I go up and then I start shooting you. You shouldn't let me get all those shots off. That shows that you were a bit too slow with your anticipation. Okay, so let's try that again. This time I want you to center onto me here. Now, the first thing we can do is open up the angle. Okay, if you know I'm on the left here, what I would say is why not go more right? Shall I explain why? Stand left for a second, please. Stand on the left side of the counter. Perfect. Can you see me right now?
No, I cannot.
So think about it. I can get there before you can react to me. You see? Now I'm already here. Stand right for me. Can you see me now?
No.
What about now?
Yeah. I can
Okay.
see your foot.
It's still a difficult gunfight for me where you have the advantage. So the point is, the more like you open up the angle, now you can see all of that. You see the difference? Like you can see my whole slide. Where before, go left again.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
You can't see any of my side till I'm around here. You see? You can only see me when I'm on the head glitch. So again, if you feel like you only want to preempt the head glitch, go left. It just depends on your goal. But that's something I want you to consider. Is that something you normally do, or do you just kind of play wherever?
That's actually something I learned.
Yeah, perfect.
Angles isn't something that I've really, been over.
But now you see how important it is, right?
Yeah. I mean, that. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Because imagine right now, Batman, your teammates just spawn on your right by Zip, okay? What does that mean? Where are they spawning? What side? Your teammates just spawn on this side. Where are they spawning?
As far you said, my teammates are spawning where?
So you're standing right here, okay? You look at the mini-map. Imagine I'm your teammate right now, okay? Look at the mini-map. I'm your teammate right now. And this is where I spawn, around here.
Okay.
So where does your enemy spawn?
They spawn on the other side over here.
Which is where? Your left. Your spiral, okay?
Yeah.
Okay,
Spiral
cool. So if you, that's okay. So this is spiral just on your left here, okay? Or if you don't remember the callouts, you can always say P3, which is third hardpoint, which is what we just had. We're now on P4, right? P3 is the one upstairs, okay? So right now, if you know that your teammates are on your right, you know your enemies are coming from your left, right? This is where you can position yourself. Say, right, my enemies are coming from my left. I might want to open up an angle like that. Because it's a 4v4, you want to just get as much damage as possible, as quick as possible, so your teammates can help you. So that's why angles are important. Imagine if you didn't look at the minimap, you just stand here, you're not in the best angle. You're letting me get all the way here. Like, think about it. Right now, I'm standing here. Can you see me?
No.
Go right. Go right for a second. You can see, look, now you can see the whole push. That's why angles are so important. So you need to make sure you're using the minimap and finding the correct angles, okay? What were you saying? Is this something you've been struggling with?
Yeah, that's something I've been struggling with.
Let's get a Sorg out while you carry on. Sorry, let's get a PP out while you carry on. So that's what I want you to work through. Definitely work on your angles. Like you saw in the window, you saw just there, angles create gunfights. They really help you, okay? Everyone can shoot. But if you can find the perfect angle in the perfect position, you just give yourself an advantage. What you're trying to do is catch people in a sprint, right? Stand here, for example. Let me give you a perfect example. Could you come up here, please? Okay. If I know to spawn trap you, imagine I know you're coming around here, okay? If I'm standing right here, for example, okay? Let's say I'm standing, where am I standing? Let's say I'm standing here. Could you just, you see how right now you're ready for the gunfight? Like you kind of expect this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you come up the stairs, you're now ready for the gunfight, so you expect it. What I would sometimes do is say, right, how can I sit somewhere? Could you go down these stairs for me? Now imagine it's a normal game and you're rotating. When I say now, just come up the stairs for me, okay?
Yep.
Now. What's a kill cam? If you can find people like that, if you can catch people in the sprint where they're not expecting you, the kills are easier. And then I get that kill, and then I back away through the ladder, and I reposition around and go through the angle. Does that make sense? You want to try finding people in the sprint when you can, because it catches them off guard. Because when you, like, if I'm standing here, yes, I have an advantage, but realistically, you know to look here. Like, when you come around the corner, you're not going to be sprinting around. So it's going to be a bit harder for me to fight you, okay? But if I'm standing, like, here, you're going to more likely, like, run past for a second.
Okay.
If you just like run past, say you're going towards the middle, like because you don't see me, you're gonna run past. You see, and now right now I'm behind you. It's an easy kill. So that's why I want you to start using angles in every scenario. As an AR, use them to find angles so you're isolating the gunfights. As a sub, plays like this. If I'm sitting here, who the hell is gonna come around middle and just check the right while my teammate is up top? Like, you're not gonna have time to do that. You see?
Alright, I agree.
Or I can see how I can hold left like this. For example, imagine I'm holding left and my teammate's sitting top. And as soon as he calls out that he says, he says Batman's on the head glitch, I then come out of nowhere. So you're shooting my teammates, I come out and I kill you like this. You just shoot my teammates. So just about playing angles, being annoying, alright, bro?
Alright.
Okay, perfect. Now we're just carry on. You got your PP out. We're just gonna have some gunfights with a normal sub, and we're just gonna see how you use your Omni movement and just general game awareness to win gunfights. Whenever you're ready, let's start.
Okay, ready.
Cool. So let's go. Right now I'm staying on a head glitch. Okay, so right there again, you kind of overcommitted, and that's something I want definitely help you with, is just taking smarter gunfights. Right now, I feel like you have one pacing and you're just going, and if you win it, you win it. If you lose it, you lose it. We definitely want to work through that. Like right there, there was no need for you to push me on a head glitch. You're not really going to win that unless I really troll. Would you agree?
Alright, no, I was trying to get on the glitch myself.
But the thing is, if you look at the minimap right there, how are you going to get here without me shooting you? Like realistically from there. And that's the issue, right? So the plan was a little bit of a problem there, okay? The execution wasn't really the issue, it was a plan. The plan itself just wasn't a great one. So let me try that from a different angle. Could you stand here for me? Maybe we can switch the angle and see what we can do differently. So maybe you stand behind the head glitch like this. And let me know when and I'll try and kill you, okay?
Ready. Oh.
Cool. Okay, so a few things we did differently there. The first thing I think was different was, again, the angles. I really want to show you what I mean by the angles here, because I think that was a perfect example. You let me slide across your screen without shooting me because you played a deeper angle. So you stood right here, right? The problem with standing here...
You're saying, okay.
Yeah,
right.
I would rather, like, think about it right now. Yeah, exactly. Because let me show you something, Batman. Right now, try and kill me from where you are. Try and kill me, okay? I might have killed you there because your reaction was a little bit slower there. I might have killed you, but did you see? I think you're reloading. Yeah, you're reloading, to be fair. But did you see how the angle itself, you could see me earlier? Okay, we definitely need to work on your centering there. It was a little bit low, but let's just go through the angle first of all. Don't kill me, but just look at me. Tell me when you can see me, okay? Tell me you can see me. Stand right here for me. Okay, just aim down sight and strafe. Tell me when you can see me. Right there. In that scenario, you have the positional advantage. Yes, I'm cameraing you, but you can easily strafe that, and you should win that gunfight, okay? Now, could you stand right here for me, deep right corner like this?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see me?
No.
So what can I do this? And look at that, I've cameraed you. I'm always going to win that. I'm already here. So when you play the angle like this, it's not a great angle, because if somebody knows you're there, they're just going to go around and just going to camera you. Exactly. Now, this is very situational. If you're playing an off angle, they don't know you're here, this is fine. Let's say I go prone and they don't know I'm here. This is fine. Go prone for me, a little bit closer to that box. Let's say I don't know you're there and I run past. That's a great angle, you see? But it's just about understanding the situation. You can stay here. It's a great angle. Right now, I wouldn't stand here because they could easily kill me. I would wait here, stand here. As soon as I see them, then I would shoot them. It's just about timing and angles, okay, bro? The next thing is your centering. I want to see your centering a bit more steady on, like, when you're centering, you need to remember that. What is the most common movement in this game? When you're going up against someone, what is the most common thing they do to you? Is it jump shot? Is it drop shot? Is it slide? Is it stand still? What is the most common thing you go up against?
Slides.
Slide. Perfect. That's the most common in any level, okay? So you need to have your centering so that when I'm sliding, you're still shooting me. So you need to have your centering and at the lower chest area so that when I'm sliding, you're still shooting me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, let's try again. I'm going to come around the corner. I want you to try and kill me. I'm going to try and kill you as well, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we still need to work on that angle a little bit and just that reflex and just make sure we're really strafing and ready. Because right now it feels like, were you like aimed out there or what was going on there? Were you hip firing there in that scenario? Or
no,
was that sorry?
I was going in and out.
Okay, so you were kind of crack aiming. So right there, I don't mind you crack aiming, but if you know I'm right next to you, you probably just want to focus on strafing and just hitting your shots more than the crack aiming. The crack aiming is better when you're like, you know, waiting for someone in the window, like you're waiting to see where they're coming from. If you know I'm there, you probably don't need to crack aim because I'm right here. Like, you know I'm right in front of you.
Right.
Okay? Because I noticed you were doing that earlier. You were kind of crack aiming and then like hip firing and taking too long to aim in, and you weren't reacting quick enough. All right, bro?
Right.
Okay, let's go for it one more time, then we'll move on. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
See, that was like night and day better. As soon as I come out the corner, you're ready and you kill me, okay? So I'm watching the kill cam there. That was a lot better. Again, remember, right now, what you're doing, I think could be an issue for you, is you're crack aiming too much, but you're spending a lot of your time not aimed in at all. And the issue you have is you're relying on the timing. Now think about right now, this is you. Aim in, aim out, then in, then out. What if I come at you while you're aiming out? What if I slide at you while you're aiming out? That's where you cause an issue. So you're kind of making yourself at bad timing. Watch the kill cam. If you are going to crack aim, you have to be consistent like that. There was too long between your aims. That make sense?
Yeah.
It was too long between your aims. So a lot of your time, you're basically waiting for me. And if I push you while you're aimed out, I'm going to kill you. See, why are you letting me have a chance? You should be ready. If you want to aim in like that, you want to crack aim, do that. If you don't, just strafe, bro. You don't even need to crack aim. Just strafe. Be ready for me. Okay? Let's move on when you're ready. Any questions on anything we've gone through so far?
No.
All right, perfect. When you're ready, let's move on. We'll have some gunfights.
Okay.
Let's go. So right now I'm weak. Let's see what you do here. So you're going to back away. Okay, so you're playing the Heglish. Let's see how you play this. Not a bad play from you, but you see how I kind of cameraed you a little bit quicker there? Again, that wasn't a bad play from you. It was just a little bit quicker on that camera. Almost got me though. Almost got me there, okay? I like the concept what you did there. Again, remember what I said as well, bro. When you do movement, don't forget about the second side of it. So what you're doing now is you're sliding out and then you're forgetting to do another movement. Did you see right there I cameraed you, right? So what you could have done is jumped backwards upon yourself to create the space again. Let's try that again. This time, I want you to slide cancel out and then jump left. Like jump back towards yourself. Perfect. Let's do it again. Make it a little bit smoother. Perfect. Do that again. Make it smoother. Perfect. This time, do the same thing, but shoot me as you're doing it. Watch the kill cam. How does that look? That looks kind of twisted. Now, you just have to find the balance between shooting and the way you're jumping, okay? Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get caught. You want to shoot as you're doing that. Okay? But can you see what I mean by adding movement past the gunfight? Because you're doing a good movement before the gunfight, but you're not doing movement after the gunfight. That's where you can really, really have an edge on people. And I'm the same thing. Sometimes I forget to do a movement past the slide cancel. But if you can like slide and then go into a prone, or if I'm shooting you and I go backwards into a prone or stuff like that, it just adds more variety. Whoa. No, you're good, bro. You're good, Batman. You're chilling. But yeah. We got another minute. Let's just carry on. Do you use the aim? No, you're good, bro. Do you use the aims or the PP for the next minute to have some gunfights?
It don't matter.
All right, let's just use this. Whenever you're ready, let's go.
I'm ready.
So right now, I see you up top. Okay, so again, we just got to be a little bit quicker if we're going to camera. It's just always a little bit slow, or just play the position a little bit better. But again, I can see what you're trying to do. It's not a bad attempt. It's just being a little bit smarter, there, a little bit quicker. Let's keep going. We got a minute. We'll just have some gunfights. Okay, let's see what you do here. Now watch that kill cam for me. So that's a perfect example of where we can slow it down a little bit. Right now, you're constantly playing on one wave, which is you're pushing everything. You're pushing everything, even if I have the position advantage over you, okay? So we want to be a little bit smarter and work on controlling a bit more. Let's go. So good. Right there, I was weak. Maybe you could have pushed me, but it's fine if you didn't. Let's see what you do here. Now I make you weak. I'm going to go around again. I'm trying cutting those lanes. I know you're coming through here, so I'm going to go through a dolphin dive. Okay, so just add movement to go past you. Probably wasn't even the best play, but it worked out okay there. So overall, I think you definitely got a good like set of gun skill. It's got to work on being a little bit quicker and just making sure we're just not being too one-dimensional. Where I feel like a few of these moments you're being a little bit one-dimensional. We got one more gunfight. Let's go for it, bro. He's running around. I'm gonna go around. Okay. Like I said, overall, it's definitely not bad. We're in a good spot. It's just about making sure one thing we really need to work on is controlling the gunfight. Every single gunfight we had there, I felt like it was a 50-50. And it was just like, you know, can I kill you or not? That's all it felt like. But look at that, bro. I can barely see you. If I didn't know you were there, I wouldn't have been able to do that. Okay?
No, that's something that helped me out anyways.
Yeah, I feel like just the angles are so important. But every time I'm playing and like I hold the angles, I'm like, oh, okay, it's very hard for them to see me, and I could just isolate opponents more. And the thing is, you don't have to stay in one angle. Like start from the left, then go to the middle, then the right. You know what I'm saying? Like keep going through and stuff like that.
All right, I agree.
All right, perfect. We'll end the recording then. We'll catch up in a second. YouTube, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, show that man some love down below, and I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.